There is a creature on Earth right now that cannot die. Scientists have tried everything. Boiling water, radiation, the vacuum of space, pressure that would crush a submarine. It survives every single time. It has lived through all 5 mass extinctions. It was alive before the dinosaurs. And right now, there are more of them on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way. You've probably touched thousands of them today without knowing. Today, we're going inside the tardigrade, the most indestructible animal ever discovered. What it is, how it cheats death at the cellular level, and what it means for the future of human survival in space. Let's go. First, what exactly is this thing? A tardigrade is a microscopic animal, about 0.5 millimeter long, invisible to the naked eye. It has 8 stubby legs with claws, a rounded body that looks like a tiny bear. Scientists actually call them water bears, sometimes moss piglets. Yes, those are real scientific nicknames. They live everywhere, literally everywhere. Ocean trenches, Himalayan mountaintops, Antarctic ice, tropical rainforests, your backyard, your roof, your garden soil. Right now, there are an estimated 10 quintillion tardigrades on Earth. That's a 10 followed by 18 zeros. More than the number of stars in the observable universe. They've been here for 530 million years. They watched the dinosaurs arrive. They watched the dinosaurs leave. They are still here. Earth has had 5 mass extinctions. Each one wiped out the majority of all life on the planet. The Ordovician extinction, 85% of species gone. The Devonian extinction, 75% gone. The Permian extinction, the worst one, 96% of all species on Earth. Gone. In geological terms, almost overnight. The Triassic extinction. Then the one that killed the dinosaurs. 5 apocalypses. 5 times life on Earth nearly ended completely. The tardigrade survived all 5. Every single one. Without evolving a special defense. Without relocating. Without any help. Just didn't die. And here's the part that breaks biology. Scientists didn't find this out by studying fossils. They found it out by trying to kill tardigrades in a lab. And failing. Every time. So how does something this small survive everything? The answer is one of the strangest biological mechanisms ever discovered. It's called cryptobiosis. When conditions become deadly, extreme heat, extreme cold, radiation, no water, no oxygen, the tardigrade does something no other animal can do. It shuts itself off. Completely. Pulls all 8 legs inside its body. It expels 97% of the water from its cells. It replaces that water with a sugar called trehalose. This sugar forms a glass-like protective shell around every single molecule inside the cell. DNA, proteins, membranes, everything. Suspended, protected, frozen in time. The tardigrade is no longer alive. But it's not dead either. Scientists call this state a ton. In this state, it can survive temperatures of minus 272 degrees Celsius. 1 degree above absolute zero. The coldest temperature possible in the universe. It can survive being heated to 150 degrees Celsius. Hotter than boiling water. It can survive 1,000 times the radiation dose that would kill a human. It can survive pressure 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trench. It can survive for 30 years with no food, no water, no air. Then, when conditions improve, it rehydrates, unfolds its legs, and walks away, like nothing happened. In 2007, the European Space Agency ran an experiment. They attached living tardigrades to the outside of a spacecraft. No suit, no container, no protection. Direct exposure to the vacuum of space. 0 atmosphere, 0 pressure. Full solar UV radiation, the kind that destroys DNA. For 10 days. Then they brought them back inside. They rehydrated them. 68% came back to life. Some of them went on to reproduce normally in space. No other animal on Earth can do this. Not even close. This wasn't science fiction. This was a peer-reviewed experiment published in the journal Current Biology. The tardigrade is the only animal confirmed to survive open space. But here's where it gets even stranger. Scientists sequenced the tardigrade's DNA and found something that shouldn't be there. Up to 17.5% of the tardigrade's genome doesn't belong to it. It belongs to other organisms. Bacteria, fungi, plants, viruses, foreign DNA, absorbed directly into the tardigrade's own genetic code. Over millions of years of surviving extreme conditions, the tardigrade has been borrowing survival tools from every organism it encountered. It essentially copy-pasted the best survival genes from across the entire tree of life into itself. This process is called horizontal gene transfer, and the scale of it in tardigrades is unlike anything seen in any animal. It's not just surviving, it's upgrading every time it faces something new. So why does any of this matter? Because NASA is paying attention. Scientists are now studying tardigrade proteins, specifically a protein called SUP, damage suppressor, that physically wraps around DNA and shields it from radiation. In 2016, researchers inserted the SUP gene into human cells. Those cells became 40% more resistant to X-ray damage. Human cells, protected by tardigrade DNA. This has direct implications for cancer radiation therapy, protecting healthy cells during treatment. Long-duration spaceflight, shielding astronauts from cosmic radiation. Organ preservation, keeping donor organs viable longer. The tardigrade isn't just a curiosity. It's a biological blueprint for human survival beyond Earth. Here's your dinner party fact for today. The tardigrade has survived 5 mass extinctions, open space, and 30 years without water. The dinosaurs couldn't manage 1 extinction. The tardigrade laughed at 5. Here's what I keep thinking about. We spend billions searching for life on other planets. We point telescopes at distant stars. We send rovers to Mars. But the most indestructible life form we've ever found is sitting right now in a drop of water on your windowsill. We didn't have to go looking for it. We just had to look down. Subscribe, because next week we're going somewhere that makes the tardigrade look fragile. And I promise, you're not ready.